Shalom, it's Tehila from the Kifar with another Hebrew verb lesson, and we are going to start a new binyan. So we have already done pa'al, past and present tense, and we have done PL, present tense and past tense. And so we are now starting with the Hifil binyan, and we are going to start with the present tense. All right, so let's get right into it. So today we are going to use the verb lehargish, which means to feel, as our example verb to show you what the basic hifil present tense conjugation pattern looks like. Okay, so again, the verb is lehargish, and here it is with the vowels. And so, as you already know, the first thing that you have to do is to find the shoresh. So here we have the verb lehargish. And so what we're going to do, as always, is get rid of that initial lamed. Okay, now you'll probably notice that this hey is a little different than the others, and I'll explain that to you in just a second. So the root of this verb is technically these three letters that you see in turquoise, this resh, gimel, and shin. Okay, this is really the root or the three letters that contain like the meaning and that connect lehargish with other verbs and nouns that have similar meanings. However, what we need in order to use lehargish in the present tense and in the past tense and also in the future tense is really this whole piece. Okay, so everything that's left once you get rid of that initial lamed. And so the way that we pronounce this is hirgish, okay, and here you hear that E sound that we hear in the hifil binyan pattern. Okay, so the way that we pronounce this is hirgish, and our infinitive is lehargish. Okay, so we're going to put the hirgish to the side for now, and we're going to focus on lehargish. So again, our infinitive lehargish, to feel, and we have here hirgish, which is the root. But I want you to focus on the infinitive because it's going to help you remember the conjugation pattern. So the infinitive was lehargish, hargish. So you're just replacing that hey with a mem. So instead of hargish, you're going to say margish. Okay, margish is for the masculine singular. For feminine singular, margisha. Okay, so we're just adding an a sound to our original margish. So a-e is your sound pattern. Margish, margisha, and then masculine plural and feminine plural, you can probably do in your sleep. The masculine plural, you're just taking the margish and you're adding our im ending to it. And for feminine plural, again, taking the margish and adding the ot, feminine plural ending to it. Okay, so our infinitive to feel was lehargish. Instead of that hargish, you're replacing the har or the ha with ma. Okay, so that is all you need to know for the conjugation pattern. So for example, for masculine singular, margish. Okay, instead of lehargish, we have margish. Feminine singular is margisha. Okay, just the margish with an additional a. For masculine plural, we have margishim. Again, we just took our margish and added our im ending to it to get margishim. And then for feminine plural, it's margishot. Again, just took our margish and added our feminine plural ending to it, ot. So margish, a-i, margisha, a-i-a, margishim, a-i-im, and margishot, a-i-ot. So looking at it with some sentences, hu margish, he feels or he is feeling, hu margish. He margisha, so she feels or she is feeling. Anachnu margishim, so we feel or we are feeling. And hen margishot, they, feminine, are feeling or they feel. Okay? Pretty straightforward. Again, you're just replacing the ha from the infinitive with a ma. Okay? And just a reminder, in case you have any questions or you just want to take your learning a little bit further, every month I do a live Q&A for both verbs and vocabulary. So there's 2 live Q&A sessions. And so you can get all the information on that on my Patreon, patreon.com/thekufar. And I hope that you will join us. Okay, so now, of course, for your exercise verbs, as always, use what you learned and find the roots of these 2 hifil verbs. so that you can conjugate them in the present tense. Your first verb is lehakshiv, which is to listen, really to pay attention, lehakshiv. And your next verb is lehafria, okay? Lehafria, which is to disturb or to interrupt, okay? Lehakshiv and lehafria. And you might notice that lehafria ends in an ayin, and in the pa'al forms that we've done and in the PL forms that we've done, verbs that end in ayin and that end in chet always had a different conjugation pattern than the regular, but with hifil verbs, it does not. Okay, so lehafria, you're going to follow the same rules that you would to conjugate lehakshiv, and those are the rules that we use to conjugate this verb lehargish, which means to feel. Okay, and of course in the next video we are going to review the answers to these exercises. Okay, toda ala tzfiya. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe this video, become a patron. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, see you for the next lesson. Lehitraot.